the three for this month? Was it Prisoners, Running Man, and
Gremlins? Oh, it didn't start with the intro music.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
in.
that's weird.
Well, I was doing a great job. That was fucked up. That happened to me.
But that's weird. Was it removed? Because I thought it was set in there as intro and outro music for.
What is it? Why? Okay, good. All right.
I should have done that.
All right. Good work, Ryan. Thank you for that intro.
Oh, what a start.
Welcome, everybody, to the Cynema. Soundbooth Theater Live's movie review channel, show? Yeah. Featuring an official government-sponsored movie critic.
No bad sponsor.
She has 7 degrees in judging movies. She got 3 of those degrees in a school in Haiti. And at that school, I'm saving up to go to that school myself. They also have an amazing professional gift wrapping program. So,
I love this ad-lib storytelling going on.
Yeah. What do you mean? Don't call me a liar. Anyway, so we have 3 movies today, and sorry about last week. I was sick, guys, and everybody else just couldn't imagine doing the show without me. So you were all
I literally
such sweethearts.
cried tears of joy when we moved into this week. I'm not gonna lie. I was so swamped last week. I was like, "Is Jeff sick? Yes!"
Okay. Okay. All right. But we don't have Ahmed today, which makes me sad. I had to do the sneaky intro song instead of him. So I hope I did that well enough to honor him. So we had 3 movies. They were in honor of number 1, Dungeon Crawler Carl. We did a field trip.
Yeah, did everyone do the field trip?
Went to the movies to see the new Running Man. Let's see, what was the other one? We had Gremlins to celebrate the upcoming release of Book 2 of Santa Saves Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Raptors. God, I love the names of his books.
Yes.
So the first one is What the Frost.
Yeah.
The second one is It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Raptors, and then we're going to do the third one next year for Christmas, and that one is When Eldritch Horrors Be Forgot.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, really cleverly named series. Ben Wolf, the guy who did all the extra content for the Dungeon Crawler Carl audio immersion tunnel, is the writer of those novels, and they are batshit insane. So definitely check out the first one. It's on YouTube right now. You can watch it for free. What the Frost?
You gotta listen to it for Ryan's performance.
Oh my God, Ryan's performance is amazing.
I went back and while I was proofing, I was going back and re-listening to some of his lines just for the hell of it. Not because there was anything wrong with it.
Well, thank you.
It's cracking me up.
Yep. It's good shit. It
was basically, I took inspiration as like a mashup of Nathan Lane and Jim Carrey and then, my own little Ryan Spice in there.
And I got to play Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, you did.
Which is amazing. Like, this is maybe one of my favorite roles I've ever played, especially because of the context. And okay, I'm just sorry, guys. I'm going to give you spoilers right now about Book 2 because I'm so happy to have had to act this scene out in Book 2. I had to play as Vladimir Putin being outraged at Santa because I think that Santa is proposing that we get into a threesome with an elf lady. So I'm like acting outraged at Santa for that. And then eventually I'm actually kind of into the idea and getting disappointed when Santa straightens out the misunderstanding. So being Vladimir Putin in that situation is like chef's kiss, like the best kind of role any actor could possibly ask for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our second movie is Gremlins. Long way to get around to that. And then the third movie that we did was I forget.
Prisoners.
Prisoners. Right, Prisoners.
Bones.
Such
For what? For Bones. For Bones. The Bones.
Such
at
a
Point No
what?
Point.
Such a what?
an
What'd you
amazing
say?
movie.
Oh,
What
okay.
did you think I said? Oh,
I couldn't hear you.
no, no. Wasn't it nice to have like a good movie to really
An
sink our
actual
teeth
good movie.
into?
I'd seen it before.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew that I would like it. And it was so funny because the very next day I watched Hugh Jackman in Song Sung Blue. I screened that movie.
Oh yeah.
Like the very next day, I think, after I saw Prisoners.
Yeah.
Or
so
maybe actually
Neil
no,
Diamond.
I'm sorry. It was the same day. I think I finished Prisoners and then turned around and it's not about Neil Diamond. It's about a Neil Diamond interpreter. Based on a true
impersonator.
story.
Impersonator.
Yeah. Well, they call him an
Oh,
interpreter.
that's awesome. Oh,
they-
interpreter.
Yeah, that was
Interesting.
like in Kate Hudson, and it's based on a true story, based on a documentary of the same name, which I immediately went and watched after I saw the movie, and that one broke my heart even more. It's
gosh.
very good. I nominated both Hugh and Kate for Best Actor and Actress for GAFCA,
That's
the
amazing.
GAFCA nominations. So yeah, very good.
Cool. Okay,
Recommend.
so yeah, and Prisoners is in honor of the Bones at Point No Point, which the very last episode of that is releasing on the Soundbooth platform tomorrow. This is one of my favorite productions we've ever done. I mean, most of our cinematics are my favorites of our productions, but this one is special to us because it is a pure mystery thriller. It is, very much focused on the drama, on the characters, and the setting, and not so much on, spectacle, right? Which is what fantasy and sci-fi is about. So, we really got to dig into these characters and make everything feel gritty and real. So go check that out. The episode 1 is free on the Soundbooth app, and episode 4, the last episode, releases tomorrow. It's a banger, guys. You will not be
You'll love it.
disappointed. Go check it out. All right. What should we do first?
I think I have Running Man.
Yeah, let's just start with that
on
one.
the-
Yeah, why not?
On the thumbnail, I think I tried to do it in the order of the way we have it listed, but I can't remember what second and third were.
Yeah.
Okay, Running Man.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, take it away.
Cool. Who wants to go first? I don't know.
I mean, my first impression was like, it was just, I think, one of the most immersive worlds I've seen in a movie in a while. Like, I completely believed all of the grit, grunge, everything that was going on, the way that it was presented, all of the set dressings, everything was just like pulled you in immediately and just like kept us there the whole time. That was my first little takeaway. But
So I have a question. Did you guys go into it in your mind comparing it to the 87 movie?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
sort of. Sort of. I mean, I know I didn't like it as much as the original, but
So
I was very like I was prepared for a complete departure because
well, it
I
wasn't
had
a
heard
Yeah,
I
go
had
ahead.
heard that it was much closer to the book than the original movie was, and that the
Yes.
original movie was almost nothing to do with the book.
exactly nothing
So-
like the book except
so-
for in name only.
Yeah, so like I had no expectations that it would be like the original movie at all.
Okay, some people didn't realize this and they were annoyed
Hmm.
because they're like, Hollywood's remaking everything.
like, okay, chill. This
And-
is like interpretation of the actual book this time.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would go into these discussions and I would say, just don't think of it as a remake of the 87 movie because that one was an absolutely horrible adaptation of the book. Think of this as just another adaptation of the source material and a better one, a more accurate one.
A more accurate one, sure. Yeah.
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 I think it was better too, though, than the 87
Hmm.
version. I've never been super crazy about that one.
Okay. Me neither, but I did like it better. Okay. So yeah, what else? It's like for me, I don't know. For me, this new Running Man was just fine. It was okay. I don't think there was much about it that I felt was special. as far as action goes, as far as plot goes. I thought it was very competent. It was competently
It was a good
acted
movie, you know.
and put together. But I just found that it didn't have very much. To me, it didn't have much character. In comparison.
You know what I was thinking when I was watching it is that I think that if we would have had a little more time to flesh out some of the character, well, truly, my thought leaving it was I wish this was like an 8 1-hour TV series, and that way we would have gotten a little more, because it does keep the octane up the whole time, and the octane is so well kept up, I think, that you kind of like forgive a little bit what you're speaking of, which is that like not a lot of character development. We get like the bare minimum we need on pretty much everybody.
Yeah. Well,
and
when I say not enough character, I'm not saying there's not like I'm not talking about characters. I'm talking about the character of the piece.
Got you.
Right. It's to me relatively bland.
Yeah, I thought it just didn't have like the connective tissue needed. Like it was all, it happened, and it was all, I thought that the action was pretty cool and everything, but like I also think that Michael Cera could have done so much more with his like character. Like it was like I didn't want him to go the cheesy route of like, oh yeah, I'm the crazy prepper, but like he didn't bring a lot to it, really. It was just kind of like, any of the humor was because it was written into the line, and he, you know, just kind of said his lines. Like, he was like, yeah, fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually kind of especially disappointed in Michael Cera because I felt there was so much potential with this particular character.
Yeah.
I thought it could have been really cool, but there's so many random choices. Like, I feel like it was just kind of a joke character that was thrown away.
Yeah. Like, and it could have been hilarious. Like, because I love all of what was written into the character is great. I love the way he enjoys watching the traps go off. He, you know, like, I like what was written about him. He just didn't bring it off the page. He just let the page do all the work.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, but it's just like the kind of writing, and then this happened where it just doesn't make sense with the character or with any person ever.
Yeah.
You know, like just like his decision. Okay, we're gonna bring him in. It's like I don't know. It just felt like let's just move on.
Yeah.
That's how I felt like
agree.
the writer was treating it.
I don't remember how that part happened in the book, to be honest. I remember the drinker complaining about this chick not being in here long enough because she was like, I guess the equivalent to Maria Conchita Alonso's character in the first movie, but her presence in here was pretty accurate to the book, so I didn't really have any issues with that. I enjoyed it. Wasn't super in love with it. Didn't hate it. I enjoyed it because I liked that it was a better representation of the book. I remember reading the book after I saw the Arnold movie. I remember I saw the Arnold movie and I was like, oh, yeah. It was just a little too cheesy and silly for me. And then I read the book and I was like, what the hell? This is nothing like the movie. What's going on? And I never forgot the ending to the book. And at the end of the movie, I was like, oh, it looks like they're really going to go there. And they kind of make you think they are, but then they don't.
Yeah.
They changed the ending.
For the old movie or the new movie?
For the ending of the new movie, it's changed from, like, it's very, very similar. Like that final battle and stuff on the plane and everything. And the fight he has with the guy, the hunter, and the injury that he receives in his abdomen. That's very, very similar, but the book ends up completely different. But one thing I remember about that, it just stood out to me, was because they were describing his injury. His guts were falling out in the book. And I was like, oh, are they really going to go? He got sliced in the guts. Are they really going to go there? They didn't.
I wish they would have.
I mean, I feel like that if they had stuck to the ending of the book, yes, it would have been a huge Debbie Downer. Because, spoiler alert, he doesn't make it in the end. He crashes his plane into the building. But they changed it to give this happy ending because I think they were going for a larger sort of narrative about, you know, resistance to the system and tearing down the system, which wasn't really, I don't remember that being a huge part of the book, but it was like they made it part of the messaging in this story. I mean, I'm glad it had a happy ending for him because I really don't like to see protagonists die mostly. But I feel like that happy ending this time took away from the impact of what happened to his character in
Yeah.
the actual story. And something else that was missing from here, even though I am not crazy about the original movie or the first movie, something that was missing was a presence like Arnold. Glenn just does not have it.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't.
Yep.
He's okay, but he's not the type of actor that's like, oh yeah, he's totally leading man material. I'm so into his, his presence on the screen and everything. Even if the towel came off, I didn't care. Like he doesn't have that type of presence for me like Arnold does, because I just love Arnold so much and he was just so unique. And that's unfortunate. But and oh, I don't like the way he grins, this guy.
Cool.
Okay.
He's got a very douchey grin. Have
Okay.
you guys seen Maverick, Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stupid ass
Oh,
smile. That.
I mean, that was
stupid
perfect
grin.
for his character.
And he can't help it. That's what his face does when he smiles. He totally, he's not. But it's like, I wanted to punch him when I'd see his face like that. Just like, get that look off your face. It's annoying to me. Also, when he in the scene, there was a scene where he's like being super antagonistic to the person that's interviewing him when he goes in to, try out for the game stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like he was overacting in that part, hugely overacting, and it was not impressive. He was trying really, really hard to come across as this super angry tough guy, and
It just wasn't cutting it.
it wasn't working. I mean, he
Yeah.
obviously, he's physically built like he could be, but it was just like he didn't have that. He just wasn't capturing that emotion that he was trying to. Everything in this movie felt very, what's the word? It was just like paint by color. Let's just do like without the emotion.
Yeah.
That I think it was lacking.
To me, this movie is very safe and bland.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's nothing, nothing made me flinch or cringe or go, whoa, or like.
I was cringing when he was crawling around that towel. I was like, oh no. Outside in the towel, it was like, boy, that was like the superhero of the day. That thing stuck on really well.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm remembering. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
joking. You're talking.
Yeah. You mentioned that chick at near the end who like he commandeers her vehicle or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I agree sort of with you that there wasn't enough of her. Like there wasn't enough of
Well,
her.
I didn't mind. It was the drinker that was annoyed that there wasn't
Okay,
enough
okay.
of her.
Well, I sort of agree with that in the sense that the movie, the narrative was trying to make her more important.
But we didn't
Like
have
just the tone of it.
the
But
foundation. Yeah.
yeah, there was no foundation for us to feel like she was important. So I kind of just wish she was either featured more or just not there at all.
Yeah, or just let her be what she is, which is like don't try to put an emphasis on making sure she has her little character arc and everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't even bother with that.
She's
She's
a
another
set
set
piece.
piece, whatever. Yeah, great. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like the movie just didn't know exactly what it didn't do the things it needed to do in order to make us feel the way it wanted us to feel about her. Gosh, what else is there to say? I mean, like I don't hate this movie at all. I just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
same. I don't
Like,
hate it. Not super in love with it, but I do like it more than the 87 movie. This one feels more grounded. The
That's
world
why-
feels realistic, lived in.
See, to me, that's why it's weak, in my opinion, because the
Well-
old movie, right? Like, okay, it's a stupid movie, right? Like,
But it understands itself.
but
more.
it understands itself, and it's having a shit ton of fun, right? Like,
Right.
it's doing a bunch
Yeah,
of goofy
it's
shit
really
and
goofy.
shit and
Yeah.
taking it all over the top. We had that stupid opera singer with like shooting lightning bolts, like,
With
we
light
had-
bulbs all over his body or
Yeah.
something like that one guy. Well, see, that was what I didn't like about the first movie. That's why, because the source material is grounded. It's
Sure.
very gritty, and this was true to that. And the 87 movie just was too goofy and I couldn't go with it. Some movies I can. Some movies are so ridiculous. Like Deadpool and Wolverine. That's ridiculously goofy. Totally works. My favorite movie of 2024.
Yeah.
But for Running Man, it just, like the 87 one, it just didn't. I remember feeling like wondering if I had missed something when I left the theater with my dad, and I just didn't feel hugely excited or happy. Like I just was like, I felt, like what's wrong that I'm not liking this like I thought I would.
So my judgment has nothing to do with the book because I haven't read the book, right? I'm only judging by how did I feel while watching this movie, right? And with the new movie, I was like, okay, when is this over? Like not in a hateful way.
No, just
like I'm ready for this to be done now. With the original Running Man, it's got this charm to it that, like, often when you watch terrible movies that just completely commit, there's actual entertainment value to it from my perspective. Like, there's tons of terrible movies that I would prefer to watch over this movie because at least I'm having fun watching other people have fun, right? People who are committed and who have a vision, and maybe it's a stupid vision, but I'm seeing the passion come through, So that's pretty much how I feel. Both, like, I would say that for sure the first Running Man movie is a worse movie than this movie, if we're like being honest about like just craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Right? I think all the people that were involved in this newer movie is probably more competent, maybe besides Arnold there.
I did love that they put Arnold on the front of the bill.
That was a nice touch, and I thought it was a really tasteful way of cameoing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, I would rather watch something that a bunch of idiots are excited about than something that is just, professionally well done, and executed by people who are really good at what they do, but don't care that much about the material, right? I don't know. It's hard to say whether these people cared about this movie or not.
Well,
it's hard to say. It's like you said, it's kind of paint by numbers and.
Yeah, that's what it felt, which was surprising because it was Edgar Wright, right? Dude,
right, Edgar Wright. Yeah. That's another thing that I think that really upped my expectations of this movie, is knowing that it was Edgar Wright, because I really, really like Edgar Wright as a filmmaker. So I don't know. It didn't have any Edgar Wright flair, in my opinion.
It didn't have the oomph that it needed to make it something that I truly adored. But I kind of also feel that appreciation for this film, for a lot of people, will come down to those who read the book and those who didn't. So you're attached to the 87 one because you're not familiar with the source material.
Yeah.
And
I'm not attached to it. I'm not attached to it.
You know what I mean? So, like, this was what I wanted. I did want it to be more realistic to the book. I wanted a good adaptation of the book. I did not want a remake of the Arnold movie. And that's what it gave me, and I was happy about that, and that's why I like it more. But it was lacking the spark that really made me be, oh, wow, this is so good. I want to see it again. So
Yeah, because there's so many of his that are classic rewatches, Edgar Wright. And,
oh, yeah.
I just...
Hot Fuzz.
Last Night in Soho is probably my favorite of his.
Last Night in Soho is really good.
I love that movie.
Did Edgar Wright do? Someone said Scott Pilgrim. Is that Edgar Wright as well?
Did he? I don't think I've seen Scott Pilgrim.
It's really good. It's fantastic.
Did he do that though? But Shaun of the Dead and oh my gosh,
Shaun of the Dead is
The World's End. And
I actually like Hot
Fuzz.
Fuzz better. I actually like Hot Fuzz better than Shaun of the Dead, but like Shaun of the Dead is sick.
Yeah, but this one I was like, fun. Don't need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Real quick.
You did it.
Let's get ratings from the audience. 1 through 10. Everybody who did sorry, I keep saying it this way, like trying to qualify it, but I know our audience is just so loyal and so great at doing their homework. So I should just make the assumption that everyone did, and that they should all put their number rating between 1 and 10 for 2025's.
Oh my gosh, and Rich is here. I don't have to do it.
Oh, yay. Yes, Enigma. I saw yours. Yours was a 6. Wait, no, I saw Sashi's. Sorry.
Yeah,
Maybe I
Sashi
didn't
was
see yours.
6.5.
What was
Enigma
Enigma's then?
Severus says 6.8.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Enigma. I missed it. I haven't
yeah, I think
seen any more. Just were there 2?
I don't know.
You guys, I know there's more people watching than just Enigma and Sashi. I've been seeing lively discussion in the chat.
oh, look at CTAC. He got faster this time. Love you, bud.
Wait,
I think that's why I yelled out
7.5? What is
Wait.
7.5?
7.5
5
plus
plus 0.5.
0.5 for the Tom. So, so the 0.5 is for the Tom Jones. Okay. So his
Yeah,
is
I wasn't even that
7.5.
impressed with Josh Brolin in it either.
I completely forgot he was in here until I saw that mention.
The Shining is Insane gives it a 9.
Okay.
I love that for you.
All right.
See, that's also one of the things that I love about just like talking movies with people is that like there's no right answer. I'm like, I love that you loved that. That's awesome. Unless, well, I have certain opinions.
Well,
but
I was.
CTAC, can you please clarify? Are we saying you're giving it a 7.5?
Or an 8. I'm assuming 7.5. 7. Richard, okay, I'm sorry, Richard. I thought you were throwing out a score yourself, and I was like, wow, you really went hard on the decimals, harder than I do. 7.45.
okay, 8.
Okay,
is-
CTAC. Okay, an
Okay,
8.
CTAC is all right. What was the Tom Jones song?
I totally forgot the Tom Jones. See, there's quite a bit in here that's forgettable. I almost forgot Coleman Domingo was in here.
Which one's Coleman Domingo?
He was the host.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just it was fine. I'm gonna say.
Oh, one more thing. Very disappointed in the villain reveal. That guy.
Yeah, I didn't care. Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Lee Pace.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, it just didn't. I don't know. I didn't care when he revealed. I was like,
Well, it's
oh,
supposed
he was
to be a big
he was
deal,
a
but
winner
we-
of another Running Man show.
Yeah,
Great.
but we'd never seen him before, so it didn't matter. Like if they had shown, maybe if they had been very persistent about showing images of
Like maybe he
other
was like the beloved one,
contestants.
but then he
Yeah,
disappeared.
and they
didn't
kept
know where it
like you
was.
saw his face all the time.
Yeah, that would've been
exactly.
cool.
Yeah, because when it showed him, it's like, oh, okay, Lee Pace. Well, I knew he was going to be in here, but I didn't know who he was going to be. Oh, okay, he was one of the contestants.
Yeah, I've
in the
never seen
first
that
one.
guy as far as I know as an actor, but like,
You probably have. Yes, you have. He played in Guardians. He was the one that had the dance off with Chris Pratt at the end, or Chris Pratt tried to have the dance off with him. He's all purple or blue. Or
oh, I hate that villain. That villain
Yeah,
is
that's
so
him.
lame.
something. That's him.
Great.
Like good, hated him then too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this one a. I'm gonna just throw my score out. I'm giving it a 6.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I give it a 6.5. That's what I gave it on credit.
All right. So we're at 6.33, something like
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
that. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I kind of agree with you, Sashi. It might have been better as a series.
It's almost like Ryan said that 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's almost like that. It's close. It's very close to that. Yeah. It's 6.5 on IMDb. All right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
serviceable.
That part was cool.
Mm.
The person's head getting.
Yeah, I was gonna say I actually like. I know you said you didn't love it. I thought the violence was well executed. I thought that all looked pretty cool.
So Michael, what's his name? Sarah? Michael Sarah? He was funnier and better in the Phoenician Scheme from earlier this year with Benicio
Oh, yeah.
del Toro. I really
Haven't seen
liked his performance in there.
Did not see.
I
Okay.
totally forgot William H. Macy was in there too, and it
Yeah.
was, see, that's like this thing is not super memorable, unfortunately.
Well, because you only get like 10 seconds of character from everybody except for
Yeah.
Glenn. You're just with him the whole time. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So moving on.
That's the Running Man. All right. What's next? Gremlins or?
Let's do
what the fuck?
Gremlins. It's
Yeah,
Gremlins.
let's do Gremlins. Okay, so everyone put your rating from 1 to 10 in the chat because I know all of you watched
Have seen Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Yes.
We need your
I
1
saw it
through
for the
10.
first time on the big screen.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen it before, but never on the big screen, and I took my nephew to see it on Black Friday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was fun. And it's coming back Christmas, by the way. I think maybe
Aw.
Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. It's coming back to the big screen.
Yeah, I wish that we had maybe looked for a theater screening of it, but like
Aw.
we just kind of decided to just watch it.
Mhm.
Gremlins, formative
Just-
movie.
Oh yeah.
I really love this movie, but I think I loved it less when I watched it this time.
Yeah.
There's things about it that are a little hand wavy, right? The script writing. This part's awesome.
Yeah, that was
The lady getting launched out of
hate
her own
it.
house. Yeah.
I never forgot that scene.
Yeah.
I
But
loved-
there's still so much charm to it, right? I think the score, obviously epic, iconic score.
I think that the theme song is iconic. I kind of thought that the rest of the music throughout was pretty whack. I was
You
like,
think so?
yeah, I mean, until so when I was first watching it, and then I had to remind myself and like reframe it as like kind of what I said about Sleepy Hollow, in that it's like a great like crossover movie from childhood movies into horror movies for a kid. Like, it's a great one, and so it is, I think, designed as a children's movie, and so yeah, it's a little boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom in the score and stuff like that, and which is more childlike, and then I like became a little more okay with it. But yeah, some of the times I was like, I am just hearing score right now, like it is not enhancing what's happening. It is so gink on gink, like against what's happening, that I was like, I didn't love it, but it grew on me as I was like, yeah, it's for kids.
Yeah. Yeah, it is more for kids than I remember it being. Oh, look at Gizmo.
Gizmo was such a
is
cute
so
design.
Cute.
Really
I
cute
love
design.
I
Something,
think everything
sorry.
about the puppetry was just
Yeah.
that makes the whole movie. That is the movie, is the puppetry. That's, I mean, like, oh, it's so good. They're so cute. They did such a good pairing of the movement to what the voice actors were doing to create little personalities for each of these, especially as they become the Gremlins, and then they're just the like they got the one that's smoking like 4 cigarettes, and all
the
that.
other one's like a flasher.
Yes, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so charming, and I think that was my favorite, seeing little kid there. What's his
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman. I thought he was just the cutest kid in the world in this one. Like, he had so much life and personality, and
He was
but
so
it was
young.
the thing that just killed me, and Jeff and I kept saying this when we were watching it, the entire cast's reaction to the craziest shit that they would have ever seen in their lives was just kind of like, whoa.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, the Corey Feldman in
Pretty calm
particular
about it.
had my favorite reaction. Like, okay, so the kid brings out this gizmo, right? This mogwai. Never seen anything like it before in his life. He's fucking what, 8? 8 years old? Like, look
He
at
just
how
goes with
crazy
it.
8-year-olds go over stupid fucking guinea pigs, okay?
Yes.
And this goddamn mogwai's there. He's like, huh, that's interesting. And then he fucking spills water on it. The babies pop out and they're all acting like retards, and it's crazy, and they have to like gather them up into a box and put them somewhere. And then Corey Feldman's like, all right, I'm not interested anymore. I'm going to go read this comic. Like what?
What do you mean?
How are you not completely glued to these creatures for your entire summer vacation?
Yeah. This,
right,
I mean,
as a little kid.
Yeah, no, the entire
Christmas
it started
vacation.
there for me, and yes, and then everything subsequent, it just stayed with me. I was like, wow, they really are all just crazy, and then move on with their life
and move on. Like,
what?
Yeah. Now, maybe it's bad writing, or maybe it's just, hey, that's part of the magic of these creatures.
Let's go with that. Sure.
They like emanate this, these are not the droids you're looking for kind of
Energy.
presence, right? That's the
I think
most
it's just,
charitable. I think that's the most charitable
That's
interpretation I could.
It's a
very
charitable
charitable.
league.
Yeah. But man, I think the delight of this movie is the puppeteering, right, and the chaos. I love the Gremlins. I love the chaos that the Gremlins cause.
My favorite scene that's not even in the movie, but it's the one that I created in my head, because we jump to, at some point, her at the worst bartending session of her life. Like, every time is at the bar, and she's like, oh my god, and she's like pouring all of her shit. But my thing is like, she had to encounter all of them and then
Never shows
understand
that.
that
Yeah.
that's what they want.
They
is to
wanted her to give them.
serve
Yeah.
in the bar. So
Yeah.
like in my head, there's this scene where she's like, "What the fuck?" And they're like,
Yeah.
like however they communicated to her to like,
Yeah, how do you decide? I guess I have to serve these things instead of I'm getting the fuck out of here.
yeah,
Right? Like what? What?
I know.
But you know, that's the thing is, without those idiotic writing choices, we don't have the fun, stupid chaos that ensues. You know, so it's hard to like really be mad at it. Like from a writing perspective, and you're watching it, you're like, what the fuck? But
I don't think you're supposed to take it seriously at all.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was legitimately
That's
trying to light
dedication.
their cigarettes, Enigma
Yeah.
says.
Yeah, and Sashi says that's dedication to the job. Yeah.
Really, she was
Good.
after them tips.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, like that bar scene was hilarious. Like, again, because she stuck around, and was just like, "Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst night of my job ever." You know, like, like not what the fuck is going on? We're being invaded by aliens. Like, my job sucks. God damn it.
That pool transformation scene was so sick.
Yeah, that was good.
Right amount of light, the dry ice coming up, or whatever they ended up using, but like it just, and then just like that slow pull back, and you see the whole thing. I was like mesmerized. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
and you don't even have to see the aftermath. You just know it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah. Someone says, back in my day, we took our job seriously. Yeah. Yeah. What else about this movie in particular?
Everything is so stock, like, and it felt very, I don't know, just the all the movies that I grew up with as a kid. It's just like, yeah, there's like, I mean, we basically have Elmira Gulch as the bad guy. She's like, I'll get your dog too.
Yes, that woman was so over the top evil, and everyone around her was just like, yep, I guess that's reasonable.
Well,
But they were so scared of her for some reason.
also, that was the worst chainsaw in the entire fucking world. I've never seen a chainsaw that couldn't go through a wood bat in 2 seconds.
Right.
Poor Stripe. He just picked the wrong chainsaw.
Yeah.
Well, it was an electric one. Maybe that's why.
Oh man. Gizmo's fear was very palpable.
Yeah.
He was so adorable when he was afraid.
So cute. So cute.
And last thing I want to talk about was I was so surprised at how much of a badass his mom was.
Yes,
his mom came
that
out
scene.
just murking every gremlin she came across.
What, 3 or 4,
Dude, it was so
I think.
cool. Yeah.
She was not fucking around. I also just love that, like, where so often, like, you get like there's the classic, like, stuff's bad at home, so our child protagonist or teen protagonist needs to go out and explore the world to get away. They had the most healthy whack family ever. Like, it was like everyone just accepted. She was like, well, I'm getting my sludge coffee again.
Yeah. Dude, they went completely ham on how awful of an inventor he was.
Yes.
Like,
terrible.
they filled the entire house, and 20% of the film is them using inventions that don't work.
Yep.
Like, seriously, they just stuck to that joke over and
you know
over.
what?
And somehow I never got sick of it.
It kind of ties into like him being a really bad inventor, creating these things and then, leaving them with people. And then there's like all this destruction that happens because of it. Enigma makes a point that I think is pretty funny. And it ties in with that. He said the fact that the father was the one who brought the little sucker and did not experience any of the chaos is hilarious.
Yes.
He was at his convention the whole time. Like, truly, that man just leaves his family in the wake of his poor inventions and poor inventions.
And they're just like, oh, Dad.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, that's some really great shit. But like, I don't know, there's just something about it that just doesn't quite execute today for me, and I think maybe it is because it does aim for a younger audience.
Yeah.
But there's still so much to enjoy.
Yeah, it's still
about this
enjoyable.
movie.
Yeah, sure. Get it.
You guys got anything else? And do we have any more numbers in the
We
chat?
got a few earlier.
I think Rich has definitely been keeping up.
Okay, thank you, Rich.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with an 8 for this one for me.
Oh wow.
Enigma, did you already answer earlier?
He gives it a 7, but we had some other scores come through. I thought I saw a 9. And then there's an 8.5.
Okay, Enigma's a 7. We got Sashi with a 7. And we got an 8.5 for SeaTac.
No, I didn't see a 9. I'm sorry. 9 was for the first movie. Sorry about that.
You dolt.
Oh,
Okay,
this was
3?
your first time watching it?
3 ratings?
Oh, Enigma.
Okay, so Ryan gives it an 8. I give it a 7.5.
I give it a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all of those are kind of in the range. I was being on the generous side, but I think my first reaction was 7. So yeah.
Yeah, that's like my gut when I think about Gremlins. I think, it's fun. Not the best movie ever. Don't hate it. It's kind of warm fuzzy type of film.
So I had this thought, this super duper stoned thought
Okay.
while I was watching this movie. And that was that Soundbooth Theater and Matt Dinneman should make a Gremlins type movie.
Oh yeah.
Matt
Movie
Dinneman
or-
should write it. No, a movie.
Okay.
A movie.
Okay.
And I'm talking puppets and everything, right? But two of Matt's favorite movies are Attack of the Killer Tomatoes
Oh gosh.
and Critters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Matt would be amazing at this.
Okay.
Oh my God, yeah.
You should text him this.
I should. I legitimately think this is a good idea. As stoned as I was, I revisited the idea after I woke up, and I was
And you're
like,
like,
no, this
still
is still a
good
great idea.
And Matt's okay. And so the reason it'll work is because Matt's a really good writer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do it. I'm gonna try and convince him. Okay, cool. So that's Gremlins, guys. And remember, this is in honor of Santa Saves Christmas. So go to the Soundbooth app, pick up book 1, and then book 2 is coming out like on Christmas Eve, I believe. So definitely go check it out, guys. There's time traveling raptors. There's Vladimir Putin. There's
Again.
Father Time.
Oh, Father Time is back.
I do. I come back for. Don't worry. I come back for.
I haven't proofed it because
once.
Gary's proofing it, so I don't know anything about the
Also,
story.
there's Victoria's Secret catalogs.
Of course, there are.
So you can't miss this. You can't miss this series, Santa Saves Christmas. Go check it out on Soundbooth.
And also, I would say it's appropriate-ish for kids. Like
There's
I
no
would.
cussing.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there's only some like slightly suggestive like Victoria's Secret or something like that.
Yeah.
But I would still put it in the like the PG plus range. So like it's a fun one for your kids too.
Yeah, I think they might dig it. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's goofy as all hell. They'll
It
love
is.
it. Like
It is
I'm pretty, the
ridiculous.
way that my character leaves the scene that I'm in, I get to my final line is, "Oh, there go my balls." I'll just leave it there. You find out
Okay.
what's happening.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yep. Okay. And our last movie is
Prisoners.
Prisoners.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay.
obviously, the first thing you have to say is just fucking powerhouse performances. Like, I think it's some of Hugh Jackman's best, Gyllenhaal's best, and Paul Dano's. Also, crazy that we were watching this movie, and then so I'm a ride or die for Quentin Tarantino, but I didn't really follow all of the tea surrounding what was said or done. But apparently, last week,
He said something about Paul Dano.
being the weakest Hollywood actor out there, and I was like, dude, why even open your mouth? Just you can be your weird little auteur self, but just don't hate on other people. Don't give any more reason, because like, yeah, he's just such a people already hate him enough for he's just such a dude's director, and like he likes feet and he blows things up, and I'm like, but he's amazing. So just chill, just shh. Yeah, I thought it was such a bad take. I was like, dude, why are you saying? Especially like we had just watched this, and I was like, what do you mean he's a weak actor? Oh, Sorry.
Maybe he means it literally.
He's like, yeah, outbench me, bro.
No, I mean like he plays all these pathetic kind of.
Okay, yeah.
No, I don't.
Well,
I don't
know.
think. I
His
think he
breakout-
meant it as an insult. Now, I haven't read the full quote. I haven't seen the full wherever it was he said this, but I've heard about it. Dano's okay. I thought he did really good in here, and when I saw him in the Batman, I thought he was best before the mask came off, and then I was thoroughly unimpressed. And
I thought he was, yeah. I mean,
I was just like, no, that face doesn't go with that scariness that we were presented with earlier. Just no, couldn't take him seriously as the Riddler. He was good in here because he's playing a. Yeah, he wasn't playing that type of person. You know, it was totally.
I think
different
his look, everything was perfect for this role. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, and then if you've also ever seen There Will Be Blood, I think he's great as that. Like,
have not seen that.
the evangelist. He's like,
Yeah. There Will Be Blood. He's awesome for
So
sure.
I'm like,
But he's also a pathetic kind of like worm. You know, like that's kind of just his typecast, right?
yeah. Oh my gosh. And like just the, I love when actors don't go cross the line into like endangering the people they're with or whatever. But Hugh was not supposed to break that sink. That was he just did that.
Interesting. I didn't.
And
know
so that whole moment that's in the film, it was just like, because it is just that one, it's like a slow push in to him just like, where's my daughter? The whole, oh my God, it's just, it's breathtaking, heartbreaking. It is the perfect scene. I love, oh God. I was so thrilled when we said we were going to watch this movie, and I
yeah, really interesting. I thought that this was such an interestingly put together and written film. I thought that the concept was really cool. I love the idea of like putting the audience in this situation where they couldn't possibly argue that that the parent is doing literally like full on the wrong thing, when there's so much evidence there, but like there's just that little bit of doubt,
right? But he did not give up on his instinct. I mean, he knew something,
and he
knows something.
He was right.
He was.
I know,
right.
and that's the thing that makes it so.
But not as right
not
as
in the
it
way
needs
that he
to be.
thought. Yeah.
In order for you to torture a guy, just like. Oh, dude, it was that.
But when you're talking about your kids,
yeah,
I know. I was gonna say if that's my baby, oh,
yeah, like you could totally identify with because he felt so helpless and he felt like the police weren't doing what they should do, and he felt like he knew, and he was just taking matters into his own hands. I mean, there have been parents that have done some very violent and awful stuff to people that they knew had hurt their kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's been done very publicly.
Oh yeah, there was a famous case of like I think it was like some sort of karate instructor that was like molesting a kid, and very famously the guy's getting taken out of the airplane and being transferred somewhere, and the dad comes up and pops him right on live TV.
Yep.
There's also another one.
And it's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, There's
I'm
also
sorry,
another one. Did you see the one where this guy, same sort of situation? The guy's being taken down the hall or wherever he was, and the father was at the phone.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
That's the one.
Okay, I thought. Okay, the way you described it made it sound like it was outside somewhere. No,
Sorry, I think I said he was getting off a plane, but I meant like he was in
that
an
one.
airport. And yes,
Yeah,
it's that.
They just took him out. Yeah.
Because I mean,
But
I
also,
I don't think he got any prison time either. Thank God. Like the dad.
I don't know. I don't know because I don't know enough about that story.
I'll have to look that up, but yeah. I think that this movie so captures that desperation and that
the slow reveal of their terror as they realized that their kids were missing.
They were able to capture. It felt like we didn't skip a moment of time.
We're watching it in real
time.
Where
obviously, yes, I was like the way that it's like, and the mom's disassociation and reliance on her meds and everything, and the way that every character handled the situation was just so believable and heartbreaking. And I mean,
oh man, like I loved the way that the black couple were involved in this. Like the father gets roped in by Hugh Jackman, and he's doubtful about it the whole time, right? And then he finally tells his wife, and his wife's like, okay, yeah, let's do this, right?
Well,
but
the
then
wife
she
at
gets
first,
there, and she's like, but we can't do this. Like, this has to happen, but we can't do
Well, so we're
like,
gonna let him do
we
it.
need to let him, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like so realistic. You know,
I know.
that-
This is like, I think, one of my favorite character studies of a movie
Yeah.
ever. Like that, it's just like, yes, the plot's great, but it's really just when you look at all the characters and how they fit together and the decision. I mean, it's just so intricate and beautifully written. It's crazy. I just, and then there's that whole other pedophile guy that's like trying to emulate, which I love.
David
that,
Dasmalchian.
Who
Well,
also
was he an okay?
How did that
was
work?
Was he a pedophile? I don't remember. I know the priest
he was
but-
also another victim.
He was a
and
victim.
Right.
He was like recreating.
Anything.
Hey, box office.
Yeah.
How you doing, bud? He was trying to recreate it, but I don't remember. There was
Yeah,
there were pedophiles all over the place. I was losing track.
I don't know which
Everybody
kid
was.
Well, they scatter when you turn on the light, so.
Well, this was very plot heavy.
Yeah.
And I like how all the pieces fit together. But upon a rewatch, I found that the motivation of the people that were behind these abductions, it didn't ring true to me. And so that's why it's like I really enjoy this film and how everything plays out. But when parents lose their kids, they don't generally have an idea. We're going to go kill other kids to create demons in people. It's just like that was not realistic to me at all.
I don't know that that's.
I don't think it ran. It was.
That didn't feel that way to me.
Yeah,
It
I
didn't
felt
feel
like,
that way to
did.
me.
It totally did for me.
Like, hold on, who is it that you're talking about?
the grandma or the elderly woman.
The actual
The
person.
aunt and her husband, who was found dead in the priest's basement or whatever, they had been super religious. Their child died of cancer. They're mad at God, so they start kidnapping and killing kids to turn the parents of these kidnapped children into demons. It just like, to me, that just didn't ring true. Like
I think it was enough for me because I'm like, I understand, because honestly, what we're not seeing, there's a whole. I think Villeneuve could have done a whole other movie just on the terror and horror of that family losing their kid and evolving into these. But like, I think it's all left for the assumption, because like we see that people do crazy shit when their kids are lost.
Yes,
maybe I don't know.
Killing
Maybe
other innocent children just is like, I don't know.
Maybe maybe that was what they said. Maybe that was what the killer's story from her own mouth was. But I didn't get the sense that was worth listening to. I got the sense that these were just really fucked up, malicious people who, and this was just kind of the thing that gave them an excuse to start behaving this way.
Well, they weren't that way until their son died. So what I'm saying is the motivation that supposedly drove them does not feel organic and relatable and believable, like, at all. Not relatable. You don't relate to people like that, but it just doesn't fit at all with why people typically take children.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying is like, yeah, I didn't buy that, but I took it as this is the word of this fucked up killer who like usually
unreliable
like okay, when killers tell you why they do things, they give you the rationalization, not it's like they can't even face the core reasoning, and so they make up something. They make up a narrative that helps them keep doing what they're doing.
I could buy that if they did that before their son died, but it was the death of their son that kind of sparked this thing that they started doing, because they
now
lost
I
their
watch
faith.
the movie again.
That was why they did it, and that's like the one thing. And then there's one other thing that I have a nitpick about. I'd still like this movie. I'm not knocking the film. Yeah. I just felt like that should have been a little bit stronger, more well written. But another thing that was an issue for me, and there's just these two, Maria Bello's acting when she was crying, the mother,
the white mom,
the white mom. Okay. I don't think she did very good. during those scenes. She's crying, no tears. I didn't buy that she was truly sorry. I know that she was supposed to be, but I don't think she pulled that off very well. She did best when she was like being normal
Catatonic.
before everything went to shit. That's when her acting was best. When the kids were taken, and she would be having these crying fits. I wasn't buying it.
I
Very
bought
good.
it.
Like, I don't think she was very good. In other words, I feel like she was the weak link out of all four.
She was it was catatonic, and I also assumed, like, you know, once you have sobbed and sobbed and sobbed, you can dry. I didn't feel so much as like, oh, I'm watching an actor fake cry, as like she is exhausted from all the previous tears and just everything that she's gone through. She's just, this is all that's left.
Yeah, but also she wasn't a terribly important character.
Yeah.
So I didn't notice if she didn't pull off what she needed to pull off.
Viola Davis's acting is so much better.
Oh yeah, but she's
like,
more involved. She's more involved in.
Yeah, she's more involved
plot.
directly with like that scene where she was talking to him in the bathroom and she's trying to appeal to his humanity. She was very, very good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, I want to talk about Paul Dano a little bit too, because I like not just him as the actor, but I just thought that the character himself was so interesting in the way they executed making us think that he was the killer, right? Like someone mentioned the part where he picks up the dog.
Oh yeah.
By the leash.
Yeah.
Right? And you know, like that was the moment for me that I was like, oh, he's showing off and he's teasing Hugh Jackman. But I don't, now that I know the whole, that's the thing is,
I don't think he did.
I made that mistake, and I think maybe the film wanted me to make that mistake.
Misdirection. Yeah.
Oh yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That was 100% the intention. Because also, yeah, we're just watching the way that people end up years later dealing with abuse, and especially sexual abuse, and
Enigma said something really good. He said Dano was a victim who has forgotten who he actually is.
Yes,
meaning he had given up on being found or rescued. Right? It was like this. What do they call it? Stockholm syndrome, right? And it like, I guess the thing that was keeping him from telling Hugh Jackman where their daughters were, was his fear of the lady.
That's what I think,
right?
Too.
Like, no matter what torture Hugh Jackman put him through, he's been through more torture than that from this lady for a much longer period of time. So that's what makes that part believable. And it's so interesting how well written that bit is. How well written that character is. And the things that he says, right?
Yeah.
They didn't cry until I left.
I left them.
Until I left them. Oh, well, that's because he was the only person in that house that presented any kind of safety to them.
Yes.
Right? So, but in the moment, it does seem like something that, he's
another
gloating.
Meaning.
Yeah,
it's true.
So it's just, God, I think that character is the crux of what made this movie really work for me.
So Jake Gyllenhaal, when I first watched this movie, and I had forgotten that I noticed this, but I was getting really distracted by the twitch that he had with his eyes.
He's always
he was blinking.
Really
yeah, and I think the very first time I saw it, I was like, wow, I never noticed that he has this twitch. But then, I looked it up. When I rewatched it, I was like, does he have this twitch? Really? Does he have this tick in his eye? And looked it up, and no, it was just the mannerism he created for that character.
The intensity of,
very well. Also because he was damaged in some way himself, and you only know little bits and pieces. You don't know the full picture. You just know that he was. But one of the most intense scenes in here for me, not counting like the torture scenes that are happening with Paul Dano's character, but that scene where he's trying to get the little girl to the hospital. I don't know, chase scenes don't usually it's not really a chase scene, but he's driving madly through traffic and he's drugged or he's hurt or whatever because he's been shot in the side of the head. That scene always gets me.
Yeah.
Just like, wow. that hospital can't get here soon enough.
I know. I almost feel like it goes on a little too long, but I like they earned it. They earned it, so I'm not sure about
I
it.
agree.
It's
I don't feel like it went on too long. Except if you say it in the sense of I was in pain.
I wanted it to be, I wanted it to be
Yeah.
over. There are movies like that that are so intense that I'm ready for it to be over. But that's not. I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just it's so gripping.
Yeah.
That I get so wound up, and especially if I'm in the theater, it's not like I can pause it and take a breath. I did that with Extraction a lot. You know, pause it. Whew, this is getting a lot. But some you can't, and it's super super intense.
I also appreciated that like the whole like you know, as you realize there are these mazes or whatever, that it never becomes like they have to solve it or anything else. It's just that it's this crazy person that created this thing, and you know I loved that it didn't go down like an Indiana Jones route, you know, where there's like a whole like or like, you know, sleuthing it out. I'm just glad that they left it as it was. And also just such an appreciation for this is I think Denny's like smallest scaled film that he's done, and because he's so known for these fast, beautiful, like could, you know, hang it on your wall imagery.
Yeah, what was it? What are the other things he's done again?
Arrival, which we watched a while back, the both Dune movies.
And Arrival. He's done actually
2149, Blade Runner.
Yeah, that's right. He did the Blade Runner one. That's right.
But they're all these big, gorgeous things, and like
Sicario, y'all.
Sicario. That's the second bit smallest.
So I think that's my favorite of his. Oh, you haven't seen Sicario?
You would love. Sicario.
I have not made it through Dune without falling asleep.
I'm not crazy about Dune, but it's just I don't like the source material. I like the source material doesn't do anything for me. So
I adore Dune. I saw it twice in theaters. I completely am not going to argue with like the pace or whatever, but I think that it's filled with so much. Like, yeah, I can understand.
Oh, it is,
but it is so good. But Box Office Brawler said, this is Denny's best film. Fight me, and.
Okay, I don't know. So Jackson, have you seen Sicario? Because there's a lot of movies you have not seen, my boy. Watch Sicario and then let me know.
But
I think Sicario is my favorite.
Arrival for me. Arrival isn't my top. I think I just answered my own question. Arrival is better for me than this one. But I mean, they're both. It's just like comparing.
I like Arrival, but I like this movie better for sure. Like a lot better.
I like this movie more than Arrival. Arrival is good, especially. The messaging that I take from it, I appreciated it, but it's so slow paced. It's so cerebral. It's just Dune is too big, and I don't really care. And it's beautiful to look at, but I'm not invested in the characters at all. Prisoners definitely one of his best for me, and Sicario. I think those two are absolute.
I also have trouble watching Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet does absolutely zero for me. I don't even care to see Marty Supreme, even though I've heard it's great, because Timothy does a big nothing. He to me with Timothy, it's like I can recognize he's got talent, but he's not making that emotional connection with me as a viewer. I don't like if I see a movie and he's the lead, I'm like almost automatically not interested.
Yeah, me too.
Interesting.
I
started out
watching
him on his big big breakout, which was Call Me by Your Name, which he, whether you connect with the source material or not, which, you know, I did a lot, you know, growing up in the closet and everything else, and it was just like, but he is brilliant in that. He was only like 19, 20 when he did it, but my God. He does look like a poodle. Yeah. No,
yes, he does. I never made that connection until Amanda said that. But yes, that's what it is.
I don't think I've ever seen him in. I saw him in Bones and All. He's.
I didn't love him in that. He was fine.
I mean, I don't watch him and I'm not like, oh, he's such a terrible actor. I'm just like.
Yeah. Same for me.
He's
Dune 2. He really breaks out of his.
He seems very disconnected from the material. Like he's not really channeling it. Like he's not really becoming this thing that he's acting. He's doing a good job at acting, but I'm not convinced that he is this thing. In other words, it's hard to, and I know I'm kind of in the minority. Probably a lot of people really, really like his work, but I'm just like, meh, so meh.
I mean, honestly, I think it's just his look for me. It's just there's something.
Maybe.
there's something. I think he just seems so soft to me that I just don't want to watch him. I don't know what it is.
He
I don't know
doesn't
what it is.
have magnetism. He doesn't
Yeah.
have on-screen magnetism for me. You know, like a character like Arnold does, or even Hugh Jackman. He just doesn't have that screen presence for me. Maybe that's a better way to describe it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Maybe. Okay, so how many ratings do we have in the chat right now? Have you guys all?
Put in your last minute ones. If you've already put it in there, Rich has already got it, so you don't need to repeat. But if you haven't put it in now. You have no one?
Oh my gosh, people!
No one rated this movie.
Y'all, you got to see this one. Oh,
You guys
I know you guys.
didn't do your
Sure,
homework.
Jackson, if you're still here, you love it so much. I'm gonna assume you're gonna give it a
CTAC
10.
CTAC gives it an 8.5.
8.5. Okay, Jackson might be gone already.
Enigma gives it an 8.
Okay.
yeah, I'm giving this
I know.
movie-
Sorry, Sashi. You can't even like use a VPN and go sail the high seas or something.
Yeah, get yourself a VPN, my guy. I'm giving this a 9.5.
Really?
Onzo, It Was Prisoners, starring Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'm gonna give this one a 9.
I give it an 8.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not something that's highly rewatchable to me because it's
Oh,
so
this is
I don't know. I want to watch
Painful.
it
This is
like
like
right
my
now.
5th or
I want to
6th.
watch it again right
you go right on ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you said you wanted to watch it again, I was like, twist my arm, dude.
I mean, I would rewatch it if I had to, but it's not. You know, it's not like fun because it's so heavy. But
Sure.
it's
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
that's true.
You know,
But like to me, the craftsmanship is up there high enough that I'm just like, I gotta see it again. All right, so 8.25
Oh,
audience,
we're very
8.33
close.
us. Yeah,
Yeah.
very close.
very
And then
close.
IMDb is 8.2.
Wow, we're all
so
right there.
close.
Yeah, yeah.
So most people are kind of in agreement about this in general.
Yeah,
Interesting.
It's extremely well put together. And if you guys like this, go pick up the Bones of Point No Point on the Soundbooth app, guys. 3 episodes up already. First episode is free, so check it out to see if you like it before actually spending money on it. And the last episode comes out tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Do
gonna lie,
it.
it's so good. All right, so what do we have for next month?
our next month,
All right.
next month's releases.
January's always dry for us, though.
It usually is, but we have at least 3. So, Irrelevant Jack is hitting YouTube next month.
Heck yeah.
That has been one of our most reliable lit RPGs on Audible for a long time, and now it is time for it to get its time in the sun in different places, and you get to listen to it for free if you want to now in January. So, Irrelevant Jack is a lit RPG, and it is a tower climber all the way. So, the movies that we chose for a tower climber were The Raid and Dread. And we're talking about the
We
Judge
talked
Dredd
about-
movie that came out in the 2010s. Raid, I think, came out in 2011.
Carl Urban, yeah.
So,
We talked about Hard Boiled, but was that not going to be included? in the
That one's going to be
choice?
for the other one.
For which other one?
No, I
Crossverse.
think Crossverse we had 2 other movies.
Yeah, we
picked
did
out.
come up with.
I mean, we can add
Yeah.
that one for a tower climber. It's just, to me, it just doesn't do as much climbing. I don't know. Hard boiled, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Do we want to take any input from the audience?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's why we're naming. So
The options.
would you guys rather watch The Raid or Dread? Rich, can you look up when
Or
Dread
are there
came out?
any other tower climber stories
Yeah.
that would fit?
And yes, Enigma. It's the one from 2011.
Yes, 2011.
2012 was Dread. And if you watch The Raid and then
the
you watch
Iger
Dread,
Sanction. Iger Sanction, I think. I've
What?
never seen that, and I bought the Blu-ray.
what is it? What?
It's a tower. It's,
Oh! Someone's in chat. I was like, what?
yeah.
It's not an option. I'm not seeing it.
It's he's climbing a mountain, so it's a rock. And it's some sort of mission he's on, and
What's it
I've heard
called?
nothing but good things about it. I bought the Blu-ray blind because I have not seen it.
What is it called? Sorry.
I think it's called the Iger Sanction. It's Clint Eastwood. And rock climbers have said it's one of the most accurate depictions of rock climbing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's different than tower climbing, but
Yeah, the Iger Sanction. It came out in 1975.
oh man. Speaking of climbing movies, there's one called The Fall, I think it is.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Oh my god.
I don't want to see that. Nope.
My palms were sweating the entire time I watched that movie. It is so intense and really well done.
Okay, and you know what?
We can't use that one.
You know what frustrates me about that movie? It was made by the same person who did 47 Meters Down, and it's got the exact same twist.
Oh, really?
Hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. I haven't seen that though, so I've never even heard of that movie. So.
Well, now you know. It's got the exact same twist.
Okay, so our two choices. You guys vote in the chat, Dread or The Raid. All right, what's our other two choices? We have, so there's another release in January. This is on the Soundbooth app called Crossverse. It is a superhero movie, or it's movies. It is a superhero book, but it's got a multiverse thing going on. So obviously we're going to put Spider-Man No Way Home up for a vote on this. And what was the other one that was
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
There was another one though. There was one I even liked better. Oh, it was the one that we were talking about for
Hardboiled?
Yeah, Hardboiled.
Hardboiled?
That's multiverse?
I don't think it's
I don't
multiverse.
think so. I don't know how Hardboiled
fits. Superhero?
No.
Oh. See, I've never seen it, so I don't know.
I thought just Hardboiled was a good because yes, there are superheroes, but really, I mean, I only know my
in Hardboiled
narration and
what?
perspective.
Oh, you mean Crossverse?
Oh
yeah.
No, Crossverse is totally
it's superhero stuff, multiverse stuff, and some aliens show up.
And my character's a Chinese cop.
That's why it's Hardboiled. Okay,
I'm making it about me. I didn't know if we were making yeah. No. Let's do the raid for the first one. I hope. That's what
is anyone dying for us to watch Dread instead?
We have one. Enigma said, I saw Enigma said, oh, Michelle Yeoh's not popular down there anymore?
We need the tea. Okay. Why? Sashi, hit us up. Yeah.
Speaking of Michelle Yeoh, I finally started watching Sunshine, which is a pretty stacked cast. I've never seen that movie before.
It's a good movie.
I've heard it's good. I totally didn't realize Chris Evans was in it. And also, all the other people that are in it.
Woof, she's the worst part of Wicked.
Who is?
Michelle Yeoh is the worst part of Wicked.
Which one? Who can we bring up Michelle Yeoh?
Yeah,
you know who she is.
Yeah,
I will when I see her. But...
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was her first big thing, and then she's just had a steady career since then. But then didn't break into American culture until everything really.
She was in that Frank Grillo movie where he had a repeating day.
God damn it!
She was in that film.
Rich, can you just search for her real quick so I can see her face?
But anywho, yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's the third one. What was our? So we got Spider-Man No Way Home and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, I wasn't super crazy.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah, she's great. Usually she's just a terrible singer, and there was no reason in God's green earth that she was in Wicked.
Oh, I can see why people would not be so fond of her, Sashi. She's from Malaysia. She supported a politician that was deleting people and stealing a ton of cash.
Oh, that's a great reason why not to like her.
Yeah.
And
I mean that doesn't make her worse than most of the people in Hollywood, but
Yeah.
That's true. So most of them support communists, so they're kind of screwed up anyway. Gosh, I don't know. Surely there's other multiverse things. Surely I wasn't crazy about AAO.
AAO?
Everything Everywhere All at Once. I liked it, like I said, but the more time that went on and everybody was acting like it was the greatest movie since the creation of movies, the more resentful I started feeling about it because I didn't think it was all that. It was okay.
It's good. Okay, so those are the two choices for Crossverse, and then our last, another Dungeon Crawler, Carl. That's coming out February 3rd, episode 2 of Dungeon Crawler Carl Audio Immersion Tunnel. Why are we circling Donnie Darko?
For multiverse stuff?
Oh, that's right. There is multiverse stuff in Donnie Darko.
That's a crazy one.
It is a crazy one. How about using that against Spider-Man instead of Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I was like, please don't get rid of
Yes,
Spider.
yes, because I would be fine with both of those
Okay.
choices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or either one of those, I mean.
All right. So Donnie Darko versus Spider-Man No Way Home. So we need votes in the chat, guys. So,
Yeah.
and then it's the Raid versus Dread,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's for Dungeon Crawler Carl. What was it? It was
Oh gosh, Battle Royale,
Battle Royale and something else.
Hunger Games.
No, not Hunger Games. Something else. Something else.
No,
Oh, that's right. I think we didn't. I think we just didn't come up with another one. Something circus themed, though. Something circus themed.
Oh,
well, I was because season 2 in DCC is.
We could
circus.
watch. We could watch Big Money Hustlers by the Insane Clown Posse.
no, that absolutely sounds something like I do not want to see that.
I don't think.
I'll
that
just
we-
sit out that conversation.
Oh
I can
boy,
immediately
Ryan!
tell.
Ryan, you and I need to get really drunk and high and watch that sometime. It is
Done.
Hard pass.
okay. Brother
Oh, gosh,
Ruddick.
there's got to be something better than
Something
just
wicked this
choices.
way comes.
Is that a circus?
That
film?
is kind of a
Ooh.
yes, kind of, and it's like a horror-ish, and I've seen it once decades ago.
Ooh.
No, it's not. a
Jonathan
Disney movie.
Price. Oh, guys, I don't know, man. What do you think of this one?
I would rather see
was
that
pretty-
over Battle Royale or in Hunger Games.
I don't
What?
know. I feel like let's put it between Battle Royale and this one.
Okay.
Something wicked this way comes.
All right, so we got 3 different votes. We get a Donnie Darko in here. All right, are we seeing any? Someone voted for Raid.
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh, I know
I've
which
seen
one you're talking about,
one
Enigma.
thread.
You're talking about the Guillermo del Toro movie that came out. Pretty sure that's the one you're referring
Pan's
to. I
Labyrinth?
have very, very dark sad
Pan's
memories.
Labyrinth?
So no. It was about it had Kate Blanchett and Bradley Cooper. Nightmare Alley. I have super dark feelings associated with that movie because I watched that right before Little Scooter had to be put down.
Rich,
So,
are you taking?
I don't know about that one.
Are you taking these votes down? We got another Donnie Darko here, and a Something Wicked, and we got another Raid.
We have at least 2 raids, right?
Yep, and we have 2 Donnie Darkos.
Okay. No, no, don't apologize, Enigma. It's just, I don't know. When I think of that movie, I think of Scooter immediately because those were pretty dark days, pretty sad days. But interestingly enough, the King's Man, the one with Ralph Fiennes in it, I was watching that the day Scooter passed. And he had a seizure while we were at the theater, and we left the movie early. I don't have the same weird emotions attached to that, and it might be because the subject matter of Nightmare Alley is so dark, and it just kind of like adds to it. I don't know. So we got the Raid.
Okay, I think the Raid's got 3 votes, and Dread hasn't even
Okay.
gotten 1. So I think we
haven't
can
seen anything about
use
that.
We
we can
have
say
one.
the Raid is a foregone conclusion.
CTAC said Dread, I think so.
Okay.
Did
yeah, I think
CTAC
that-
say Dread?
I-
Say Dread?
I think it's been
No,
outnumbered,
CTAC
but-
said Donnie Darko.
He said
I'm sorry.
seeing-
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
CTAC said no. CTAC didn't even. Yeah.
8:13 p.m. He said Dread.
No, you're right. You're right.
I have a terrible habit of being right. Can't break it.
Raid and Donnie Darko so far, and we have 1 vote for Something Wicked and no. What was the other one? Battle Royale.
I am fine
This
with
is-
not watching Battle Royale.
So any other arguments?
I feel
Or
like
anyone else want to vote for Something Wicked or for Battle Royale? Sorry.
What were you going to say, Ryan?
No, I'm just torn because I remember being like, I thought that Donnie Darko was a little overhyped, but
Yeah.
I also saw it a long while ago, so I should do a rewatch. But I really loved No Way Home. I thought that was like one of my favorite
Yeah.
superhero movies. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. Which
I've
one.
seen Donnie Darko more recently than I've seen No Way Home. I saw it for
really?
the first time like last year.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, because Joe Bob Briggs came into town, and that was one of the movies he showed.
Mhm.
And then after that, I bought the Blu-ray that has, or I bought 2 versions of it that because there's like the director's cut, and then there's the theatrical cut, and the director's cut is like supposed to be so much more like mind blowing or whatever. Haven't seen that one.
On
yet.
Donnie Darko.
Yes, Donnie Darko.
All right, then let's watch that cut.
The director's cut?
The director's cut? Okay, because
Yeah.
I haven't seen that full one.
Yeah, because that'll be a good way of, I think, I
Right.
always try to watch director's cuts anyways, because I feel like it's usually the producers are getting in the way of things anyway. So it's like,
So one thing that I have to say about Donnie Darko, and probably the only thing that I really remember, is the opening.
The Tears for Fears?
Yes. I had
that's
never
kind of
even
like,
heard that song before when
Are
I
you
saw
serious?
that movie. Yeah.
What?
So, like, that part is imprinted in my mind because it just feels so perfect
It
with
fits
the
with
scene.
the theme.
And that became one of my all-time favorite guilty pleasure songs. For
I love that song.
sure. I love that song. Okay.
all right, let's do Donnie Darko director cut.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
Donnie
do Raid.
Darko. We're
Donnie
doing
Darko.
Raid. Donnie Darko. Anyone else want to stick up for Battle Royale?
Gary Jules
Instead of-
version for sure, Sashi. Yes,
Wait,
I
what's
love
this?
Gary Jules version
Of what?
of Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Oh.
I don't know
yeah,
if I've
yeah.
heard it.
Have you not heard Shout? Do you know Tears for Fears? at
Yeah,
all?
yeah, I've heard Shout.
Oh, okay.
I've heard Tears for Fears before, just not that song.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that one was a big one back in the 80s.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like Battle Royale would be so good. I've never seen Battle Royale, and I've never seen Something Wicked.
So I had heard great things about Battle Royale, and when I watched it, I was unimpressed.
I heard it's a very like it had a big impact on Tarantino and his direction on
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Yep.
So that's kind of why I want to see it.
Yeah. It's good. It's legit. But I'm honestly a little more intrigued by Something Wicked This Way Comes.
It's been
So-
decades since I've seen that, and it's
Oh,
only
so you
been a
have seen
few years. I
Yeah.
have, but long time ago, and I don't remember anything about it. Just I have like a basic vibe in my brain, but I don't remember details.
Okay.
So
Going
it'd
once.
be like
I'm
watching
gonna
it.
put my vote on Battle Royale.
Okay.
Well, Jeff and I are out.
So we're 1-1, and then with us it's 3-1. So you're fucked, Ryan.
Hey, put a pin in it, Ryan. Maybe one day we'll come back to it.
Oh, you think we'll ever come back to DCC? No way.
Oh, never. I think this is like DCC is going to be around forever.
All right, guys, we got our 3 pieces of homework and what they are set up to promote. Irrelevant Jack is being promoted by The Raid. Is there a subtitle to that movie?
What do you
The
mean?
Raid Redemption? Is that it?
Redemption was the second one I thought.
Was it?
Let's see. Hold on. There were 2. I have not seen the second one. Have you?
I have not seen the second one. Released
I'm
as
sure
The Raid Redemption in the United States. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're good.
All right, so The Raid Redemption, if you're a fucking Yankee. All right. And then the second thing that we are promoting is Crossverse, which is hitting the Soundbooth platform on January 21st, 2026. That is a multiverse superhero movie, and we are watching Donnie Darko in honor of that. And then the third movie that we're watching is Something Wicked This Way Comes in honor of Dungeon Crawler Carl, the Audio Immersion Tunnel Season 2, releasing at the beginning of the second episode releasing at the beginning of February. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us
Yes.
and watching movies with us. I know you guys will do your homework. You will
Please do.
absolutely do your homework. Watch these 3 movies within this next month so that we can talk about it together. You guys have anything else to say?
No, except I love you all.
I
That's
love all
Love
of
you
you
too.
peoples.
Aww.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Great stream today, and we'll catch you in a month.
Bye.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Yes.
Where is it? Hold on, there.